That's Mother, brand new music, most requested live. Charlie Puth is in the studio.
Yeah.
Let's make some noise for the man here.
Oh, man. We found her on the street.
She makes a lot of noise. That's why we brought her in here. So you had a birthday on December 2nd. How was that?
It was good. I've spent every birthday for these past 4 years just working. And I spent it on American Airlines or another competing airline. And this was the first year that I didn't spend it alone. My parents flew in and surprised me. It was really, really special. And that was the first, I can't believe that's the first time in 4 years I haven't been alone on my birthday. It's like a really sad way to...
Did you go to dinner?
To go to dinner. Yeah, we got sushi, crispy rice, spicy tuna.
That sounds delicious.
That's just no Busan.
And then are you going home? Christmas is coming up in a day or two here. Are you going home for the holidays or how does that work?
Yeah, my life is 100 miles per hour at all times, so I'm just going to keep it really normal. I'm really looking forward to just driving. I love driving and like driving in some maybe snow. That'd be nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doing some donuts maybe?
Doing some donuts in my Range Rover. That'd be great.
That sounds awesome. Well, let's get to like some listener questions here. We have people peppering us with questions all week long here.
Peppering.
We'll just go through them pretty fast.
All right.
Aaron on Twitter asks, what's your go-to throwback jam at the moment?
Oh, man. Go-to throwback song at the moment. I think something Backstreet Boys, maybe Shape of My Heart by the Backstreet Boys. Nice and uplifting, anything 2002 era.
That sounds good, yeah. 2002 was an interesting year, actually.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Gia on Instagram, what would have been your dream job had there been music not in the picture?
I think growing up, it would have been something in real estate because that's what my dad does. He's a builder. He builds commercial homes and does commercial real estate, and I've always been very fascinated by it.
Which song took you the shortest amount of time to make? That was from Brad on the Snapchat.
Hi, Brad, on the Snapchat. I like your last name, the Snapchat. I think that was See You Again, which is ironic because it's one of my biggest songs, but that took about 10 minutes to write that hook.
But do you think that was like building subconsciously for a long time, incubating, and then just consciously you paid just a couple of minutes attention to it?
It was because I remember thinking to myself in 2012 that I always wanted to write a song about remembrance because I always love records like Time to Say Goodbye by Boys II Men, and just records that like can spawn out and mean many different things, even though it's like a goodbye record. I always wanted to write that, so I always just had the sentiment in the back of my mind, but then one day I just played... It's my mouth trumpet. And the lyrics just fell out right away.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is it, it's so funny, like we play obviously it's a music station, we play a lot of music.
Yeah.
But
I'd be concerned if you didn't play music on a music station.
There's a lot of one-hit wonders out there, and it's really hard to have a second hit, let alone a third and fourth. Is there some secret there? Is it just effort? Why do so many people fail at making that second song?
Because they're too concerned about beating the last one. You have to do something completely different, which is why when we put out See You Again, everyone was like, okay, your next song... everyone at the time was like, your next song has to have a piano in it because See You Again has a piano in it. I'm like, no, I'll put a piano in it, but like it's going to be a doo-wop song, and that's what I was doing. It was 2015. That's the vibe I was on at the time.
Right.
So we put Marvin Gaye out with Meghan Trainor, and then we put One Call Away out. It was completely different because Marvin Gaye did so well, and then we put One Call Away out, and we didn't know it was going to do so well, and then it climbed the charts, and then I put a song with a Spanish guitar in it, We Don't Talk Anymore, recorded on my phone in Japan. And you just do something different every time, so it's almost like you're doing it for the first time.
And you get pushed back every single time you do something different, I'm sure, right?
Oh my gosh. Dude, nobody.
Charlie, that's not going to work.
Nobody, yeah, that's what they sound like too.
Charlie, come on, man. We got records to sell,
Man, see, with their big giant cigars.
Yeah, ashing on...
ashing all over my body. I think, no, nobody liked We Don't Talk Anymore when it first came out. They actually hated the record.
Right.
Yeah, and I just had to tell it was hard. It was mentally very hard. I had to tell myself to just push through and just, show them at the end.
So we're getting into Christmas time now, and you know that Charlie Brown Christmas special. I was just reading up on it the other day. It was made in 1965.
Wow.
And the producers and the television network were convinced it would be a total flop.
Yeah.
And I
didn't know that.
Yeah. So nobody knows anything, I guess.
You know how hard it was to make an animated show back then? No computers. You had to draw every frame out. It's unbelievable that they were able to put that together and make it look so seamless.
And it looks amazing, too.
Yeah. With actual pen and paper. They really thought it was going to flop. I had no idea.
Yeah. They were convinced it would be a total failure.
Goodness.
And here we are, watching it every year.
Seriously.
One more question here. Virginia on the Facebook.
I like these people's last names. Virginia on the Facebook.
Yeah, I didn't even know the Facebook was still happening here. Can you give us details on the next album? Is the official title Sick?
No, I don't know what that rumor is. That's not. I don't know where that came from. I think somebody like got into like a Genius account and like just put that out. But ironically enough, it's a very interesting title. But like I don't know where that came from. No details specifically on when it's going to come out, but there's going to be a lot. It's going to be good, and it's very minimalistic, and it sounds like the obvious like next step for me. It's kind of broad speaking, but I'm very bad at describing music. I'm just like, just wait till you hear it.
Yeah, music is meant to be heard, right?
Exactly.
Well, cool. When is that gonna drop? Do any plans?
Middle of next year, maybe.
Okay,
something like that.
Well, sweet. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. It's Christmas time.
Absolutely. Christmas time. I'm gonna go jump into some snow naked.
Is that what make a snow angel?
Yeah, my favorite thing to do is jump in a hot tub and then like leave the hot tub and just jump in the snow, right? Like,
I think that's backwards. Aren't you supposed to do the snow first and then the hot tub?
No. You get really, really like overheated and then you jump in the snow and it's like, I used to do it all the time with my friends and it's like the most painful thing ever. And then going in the hot tub, it might actually be the most dangerous thing. I don't recommend anybody do that.
And then you hop in the car and go do some donuts in the parking lot?
Yeah. In our Range Rovers. So stupid.
Well, cool. Well, thank you. The song's awesome. Mother, Charlie Puth in the studio. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We appreciate it so much.